Welcome back to Your Hour. Joining me now is Jamie Nix. She is the Director of Libraries, and you are over at the Advanced Learning Library.
Yeah, my office is, but I work with all 7 branches in our book bus. Yeah.
Very cool. It's really good to have you here. I don't get to see you very
often.
No, we don't. So you got summer reading.
Yeah, it's definitely our biggest program initiative, and it's launching on May 21st. So we've got summer reading for our littlest, our kids and teens, and even adults will be able to participate in summer reading this year.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's a program that is really geared towards elevating the joy of reading and preventing summer reading loss. I think it's really a challenge when school breaks happen and connection to different reading materials, etc., and education kind of starts to create a little gap in the summer. So that's one of the reasons why we step in to fill it. And we've got it's the theme this year is called Unearth, a Story, and so it's all about dinosaurs and ancient things. So I think some of the highlights, we've got 10 different presenters who are coming to do programs, and it's all the things from activities to sing-alongs and really showcasing a lot of local talent.
When you can engage your audience,
absolutely,
it makes a bigger impact.
A minute ago about how reading isn't for everybody, but the skills and kind of experiences that happen through our programming, it sparks a little bit of something that hopefully leads towards more reading.
Yeah. Well, when you think about it, if our kids don't read well, it really puts them at a disadvantage for the rest of their lives.
Absolutely.
And so I think reading is really important.
Absolutely. I think it's definitely one of those life skills that can carry people towards life success or not. And I think one of the worries that we hold here in Wichita at the library especially is that 3rd grade reading isn't on track for Wichitans. And so about 75% of 3rd graders aren't reading at reading level, which means that they're having a harder time being a successful student. And when that happens and you get left behind, I think there's just life trajectory is more challenging for everybody.
Well, it becomes overwhelming and you don't think you're ever going to catch up and you don't try anymore.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So with our summer reading, one of the things that we do, we've got 10 story times happening each week throughout the summer. And those are really geared for little babies to toddlers to preschoolers. Just a really small but powerful way of connecting reading material and activities to age appropriate and the audience who comes. We're really excited about those.
Yeah, I've heard people say, well, what's the point of reading to your toddlers? They can't read yet anyway.
Oh my gosh.
But you spark their imagination and they want to read.
Absolutely. Well, and I think the exposure to pictures and different words, it just it starts to kind of sink in, and it makes the actual learning how to read a lot easier for kids once they get there.
And they even get to the point where they know if you skipped a page.
Oh, absolutely. Is important too.
Oh, Mom, you skipped a page.
Oh my gosh. There's nothing better than getting tired of reading a book to a kid, and they're absolutely absorbing all of it and memorizing it and getting to know characters and really seeing themselves hopefully in the works.
Right. I know that my ex-husband used to read to my daughter when she was a toddler, and he wasn't a good reader, but he could read her books.
Oh, wow.
And so he would read to her.
Yeah.
And she just reads all the time. She's always got a book going somewhere.
Yeah.
And I really like that. And I think that he really inspired that by reading to her.
I bet he did. Absolutely. I think it's a practice.
Yeah.
And sometimes we get out of practice. I think one of the things we were talking about earlier too is sometimes you get so busy that you can't sit down and read. There are different formats that you can get into, like audiobooks. And audiobooks, they spark the same kind of brain activity that reading does. So we absolutely consider audiobooks that's reading.
Yeah. Well, you're getting the same information that you would if you were reading. So
absolutely. Yeah, so we're just super excited. I think the summer is going to be pretty gangbusters at Wichita Public Library. One of the things I also wanted to mention that we have in our collection that's newer, I think we've had it for a couple of years, it's experience passes.
Oh, yeah.
So you can stop in your library to get a pass, a family pass to go to Exploration Place or the zoo, Botanica, different area attractions for free.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a really nice feature.
Yeah, we like that.
As they're available.
As they're available, yeah. There's limited supplies, but we're
Sure.
always looking for ways to engage community a little bit differently and understanding that not everybody has the financial means to get themselves to an attraction.
Well, Jamie, it's always a pleasure having you here.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks so much.